everyone. Welcome to our gentle practice. The only prop you'll need today is a blanket. And we'll start by placing that blanket underneath our seat. And this is just going to give us a little bit of height and a little bit of comfort. So I have mine folded up here a few times. And we're going to start by placing our hands on our knees, palms up, and we'll start with Prana Mudra. So plugging your thumb, your ring finger, and your pinky together, and your peace fingers extend long. Start by sitting up nice and tall, reaching up through the crown of your head, and finding some stillness, closing your eyes. And we'll begin to deepen our breath. So notice your breath as it draws in through the nostrils. Notice your breath as it exits through the nostrils. And with every breath, we're allowing our body and our mind to soften, to slow down, and to come into this moment. Let's take a few more rounds of breath here. And then opening your eyes, we'll tip our head over towards the left ear over left shoulder, and extending your right arm out long. So feeling that stretch through the right side of the neck, placing your left hand on top of your head, and just allowing your hand to be heavy, no pulling required. Stay with your breath. Slowly release. Bring your head to center and let's switch sides. So right ear over right shoulder. Left arm can extend out long. And take your time. Move slowly. Challenge yourself to take your time. And whenever you're ready, that opposite hand can come on top of your head. And again, not pulling, no forcing, just ease. Take another round of breath. Whenever you're ready, come back to center. All right, extend your left fingertips out, reach your right arm up and over, side body stretch. I'm going to walk my left fingertips out here, bend into that bottom elbow and go a little bit deeper. Reach that top arm long. And I'm going to turn this into a fold. So my right hand is going to come down. I'm going to fold my chest over my left thigh. Tuck your chin to your chest. Keep your breath moving. We're going to move this to center. So walk your hands towards the center line. Again, chin to chest. Letting everything melt here. Whenever you're ready, slowly come up. Let's switch sides. The right fingertips out, left arm overhead. I'm walking my bottom fingers out, bending into my bottom elbow. Make sure your left butt cheek stays on the mat. Top arm is long. One more round of breath. And then those left fingertips come down, folding over that right thigh. Tucking the chin to the chest. Let your breath be deep. Coming through center. And maybe this time we can drop the forearms to the mat. Let everything get heavy. Slowly make your way up. And we're going to transition onto our hands and knees. Take your time. Remove your blanket. Place it off to the side. Coming up, placing hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and fanning out your fingers wide. Get grounded into your hands, your shins, the tops of your feet. We'll start by big exhale, coming into cat pose. Inhale as you drop your belly, lift your chest and lift your gaze. Exhale, round the upper back. And we'll go back and forth a few times here, connecting to your breath. Inhaling into cow. Exhaling into cat. Coming back into a neutral spine. From here, extend your right arm out long. And we're going to scoop that right arm underneath our left window, dropping the right shoulder, the right ear, and to thread the needle pose. My left arm can reach towards the short end of the mat, and if your head doesn't make contact, grab your blanket, slide it underneath your head, find a little bit of comfort. So you're feeling this big stretch in your right shoulder, your right side body. Another great option is to wrap your left arm behind your back, finding a half bind. Keep moving your breath here, expanding your belly, softening, letting go. Let's plant that left hand. Take that right arm up to the ceiling. Big twist here for the chest. And exhale, right hand down. We're going to switch sides here. So extend your left arm out long. And then scoop it underneath your right window, dropping your left shoulder, left ear. And again, if you want to find that blanket for underneath your head, it's always a great option. Right arm can reach to the front of the mat, or you can wrap it behind your back. Yogi's choice. Take a few rounds of breath. Right hand returns, lifting that left arm up to the ceiling, big twist for the chest, and left hand down. Very nice. All right, from here, place the blanket underneath your knees. We're going to take a short lunge here, so step your right foot up to the front of your mat, front knee over ankle. Very nice. Taking both arms up to sky, bright fingertips. Whenever you're ready, reach your left arm forward, right arm back in space, finding this open arm twist. Bonus points if you can look over that right shoulder and keep your breath moving. Inhale, sweep it back up to the sky. Interlace your fingers, squeeze your abs and glutes, and round back, finding a gentle back bend, just a few inches. Big exhale is going to return you to the mat, both hands down. Straighten your front leg, find a hamstring stretch. Point your right toes to the ceiling. Fold your chest towards those right toes. Deepen your breath. Inhale, bend into your front knee. Curl your back toes under. Lift that back knee off the mat. Take that right arm up to the sky. Easy twist pose. Keep your hips level. Squeeze that left butt cheek. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down to the inside of the right foot, turning this into wide-legged forward fold to the left side of your mat. Fold your chest, drop your head. Come up halfway. Point your right toes back to the front of your mat, low lunge. We're going to turn this into down dog. Get anything in your way, out of your way. Step back. Send your hips to the ceiling. We're going to come up onto the balls of the feet, tippy toes, and then sink the heels back down. And we'll do this again. Inhale, up on the tippy toes. Exhale, sink the heels back down. 2 more. Stretching the legs, the calves. Last time. All right, from here, high plank pose. Drop your knees, modified chaturanga. Come down halfway. We're going to find Cobra Pose. So lift your shoulders elbow height. Hug your elbows into the midline. Hover your hands. And exhale, chin back to mat. 2 more times. Lift your chest. Hover your hands. Exhale, chin to mat. 1 more. Lift your chest up. Let your legs be heavy. Chin to mat. Power up to hands and knees. And all the way back into, bring your blanket underneath your knees. And then step your left foot between your hands. Come all the way up into a short lunge. Both arms up to sky. Open arm twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Bonus points if you look over the left shoulder. Taking those deep breaths. Sweep it back up to the sky. Inhale, interlace your fingers, gentle back bend. Imagine you're rounding over a beach ball. Lift your chest up. Inhale, and then exhale, hands down. Hamstring stretch, straighten out your left leg, toes up to the ceiling, fold your chest. Bend into your front knee, lift your back knee off the mat, and take that left arm to the sky. Easy twist pose. Keep your hips level. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, left hand to the inside of your left foot, turning this into wide-legged fold. Turn all 10 toes to the right side of your mat. Drop your head. Let everything get heavy. Halfway lift. Point your left toes to the front of the mat. We're going to move back into downward facing dog. Take your time. Send your hips up and back. Take a cycle of breath. And we'll drop our knees to the mat. Take a seat and bring your legs all the way out in front of you. So grabbing your blanket, I'm just going to unfold it once here so it's a little bit longer. I'm going to roll it up into a bolster and just place that off to the side for now. Bend your knees, reach your arms forward, and slowly come to your back. Once you're there, hug your knees into your chest and give yourself a big hug. Turn the corners of your mouth up. Feel free to rock from side to side and draw some big circles with your knees, massaging your low back. Opposite direction. From here, extend your arms into a capital T and drop your knees off to the right side of your mat. Turn your gaze to your left hand and let your shoulders relax. Let your head relax. Let your face soften. And slow your breath. Inhale, core strength. Come back to center and switch your sides. Turn your gaze off to your right hand. Inhale back to center. Give yourself a big squeeze. Bring your nose up to meet your knees. Tight hug. Exhale, release your head. Drop your feet, preparing for bridge pose. Arms at your sides. Dig into your heels and lift your seat off the mat. See if you can tuck your shoulders underneath your back. Maybe the fingers interlace. Extending the arms long and lifting the chest up closer towards the chin. Hold for another round of breath. And then slowly coming down vertebrae by vertebrae. Let the soles of your feet come together. Let your knees open to the wide ends of your mat. And we'll take our right hand to rest on our belly, left hand to rest on the heart. And dropping your head, dropping your shoulders, your low back, your hips. Sealing everything back into the envelope. Letting go of your breath here. Allowing your breathing to become natural and unforced. Feeling grounded, connected to your mat and to the earth beneath you. Whenever you're ready, help your knees together, extend your legs and find a full body stretch. Reaching your arms overhead, pointing your toes. From here, you're going to find that bolster we made and slide it underneath your knees. Your low back should become flush with the mat. If it doesn't, move the bolster around until it does. So Shavasana is like a big starfish-like shape. The palms shine up, the feet flap open, and the whole body relaxes down into the mat. Letting go of everything here, any thoughts, any worries, any negativity, and finding that peace. Feel free to rest here as long as you need to. Namaste.